Hey, what's up? So I had you guys vote on what color Teton I should buy, and this is the color that won. They were out of stock though. I will be getting that other color as soon as it comes back in stock, but for now I'm going to be building on this one, and I'll just swap the bodies later. So the reason I'm doing this build is I was asked to build a brushless version of this. So I already have a few upgrades in mind, and also the Fire Trio gave me a few tips too, so I'm going to be using some of his advice. So before I get started tearing this thing down, I actually wanted to do a comparison between the WL Toys, now that I have one, and the Latrax Teton. So the wheelbase is almost the same, the width is almost the same. The tires are a lot bigger on the Teton. Of course this is a buggy, so it's not a fair comparison. And there is, since this is a monster truck, there is more ground clearance compared to the WL Toys. They do have a truck version of this. It's the A959B, which I believe it's on the same chassis, just has the truck body and some bigger tires. So that might be a better comparison, but this is the one I have. I will also be doing a driving comparison, stock versus stock. Hopefully I get my correct body on here so I don't damage this one. So if the color of this suddenly changes, that's why. So the price of the WL Toys is $85 and the Latrax Teton is $149. This version of the WL Toys comes with the 550 size motor. If you get the A version, then it comes with a smaller motor, which I believe is about the same size as the Teton. Teton has a much smaller motor. Both of these are brushed. This one I believe will go a lot faster than this, but we'll have to see. I'll GPS them. So this is a water resistant RC. You could splash it and it wouldn't have an issue. This, I could not find anything about it being waterproof, so I'm not 100% sure. I don't think it is though. A lot of the electronics look pretty open, so I wouldn't trust it. The WL Toys comes with a 2S LiPo, and this is a 1500 milliamp hour. And the Latrax comes with a nickel metal hydride, 6 cell, and this one's 1200 milliamp hour. The battery on the Teton lasts longer than the WL Toys. I would say this one lasts about 20 minutes, and this one probably lasts about 35 minutes or so. The Teton with the stock charger takes about 3.5 hours. This one took about an hour. You can upgrade this charger to the cigarette lighter charger, and that should charge in about 45 minutes or so. The WL Toys does not come with oil-filled shocks, and the Latrax Teton does. It's going to be a lot smoother. This is pretty bouncy. I actually already ordered oil-filled shocks just so this handles better. So this comes with metal dog bones, and Latrax comes with plastic ones. So once you start pumping up the power, you're probably gonna have to replace these. The servo in here is a 5-wire servo, so if I change that out, I'm most likely gonna have to change the receiver out, which is also the speed controller, so you have to change out everything at once. This has a standard 3-wire servo, separate receiver, separate speed controller, so you can upgrade individual parts or everything. And it would be a lot easier to do on this one. The controller that comes with the Latrax is the same as the TQ, except for with a black wheel. This one is pretty comfortable. The only thing you can adjust is your steering trim. There is other adjustments to reverse steering and some other things too with the set button, but you'd have to look at the manual. This is not like the TQI where you can add Bluetooth or anything. The WL Toys comes with this transmitter. Has a little bit of a cheap feel to it, but the grip is kind of nice. It has throttle trim and steering trim. Seems like a decent controller. We'll see how they drive. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do the speed run with the WL Toys. I didn't have a place to mount it, so I just zip tied it to the back. Okay, start.
Okay. Top speed 33 miles per hour. And I did hit full speed. I'll go and do the speed run test with a Teton. Go and hit start. $16 miles an hour. Alright, so let's see how these handle on the dirt. Alright, let's try a hill climb with it. Alright, let's try a hill climb with the Teton. Whoops. Whoa. Let's see how these jump. Not enough speed. So my 6-year-old son's driving the Teton and I'm driving the WL toys. Hey, made it! Almost. So I just got back with these. Both of them were fun to drive. I do think that the Teton handles better. Neither one of them broke, and I did jump both of them. This one is definitely faster, but I feel like this one handles better. If I were to get this for a little kid, I would say probably the Teton would be better, just because how it handles, and then you can always upgrade it later. But the only thing is, this one is almost twice the price of this one. You can get replacement parts for both of these. This one would probably be easier to get parts locally. This, you would have to get all the parts online. I don't know if any hobby shops would have parts for this. Hopefully you found this video helpful. That's going to be it for this video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.